I'm watching this old record spin on the turntable, and I'm thinking how nice it must be to just pause right here, to freeze this moment, this song, this feeling, and not have to worry about what comes next. Life keeps moving forward, whether you're ready or not. But vinyl has this option. You can lift the needle, you can stop the spinning and sit with the silence. You can come back to it whenever you want. I wish I could do that with my life. Just pause at some perfect moment and stay there forever. Not move forward, not go back, just exist in this space where everything feels like it's finally in the right place. There was a moment on the train home today when I wasn't thinking about it yesterday or tomorrow, just watching the city blur past the window, and for a second everything felt complete. I wanna freeze that moment like an old record, keep it playing on repeat forever, because I knew the moment I stepped off, reality would demand my attention again. Old records are beautiful because they wear out. You can see the history in the scratches, but you can also choose when to listen to them. You control the pace, not the other way around. Life doesn't work like that. It plays whether you're ready, and you can't pause it, can't rewind it, can't control the speed. You just have to keep up or fall behind. And there's no option to stop and appreciate what you have. So I'm sitting here with this vinyl spinning, and I'm thinking about all the moments I let slip past. Moments I should have paused on, should have stayed in, but I was too busy moving forward to notice. Now I'm trying to remember them, trying to go back, but you can't really go back to a moment once it's gone. You can only remember it, and remember it wrong, because memory is always editing the truth. Maybe that's why old records are so comforting. They're frozen in time, they never change. They hold the exact moment they were made, perfect and imperfect at the same time. I want that for my life, a record I can choose when to play, a moment I can return to whenever I need to remember who I was, what mattered, what felt real, before everything got complicated again. But I'm learning that life isn't meant to be paused, it's meant to be lived in the moment, fully and completely. Not looking back at what was, not rushing toward what's next, just being here now, completely present. And maybe that's what the old records are teaching me, not to pause my life, but to appreciate it while it's playing, to notice the scratches and the worn edges, because those are proof that I actually live. So I'm gonna keep playing forward through my life, but I'm gonna try to listen more carefully along the way. Not pause it, not freeze it, but actually hear it, actually feel it while it's happening. Because the moments I treasure most are the ones I was fully present for, not the ones I tried to hold on to, the ones that happened while I was actually living, not while I was wishing I could pause. The record keeps spinning, I can't hold it still, but I can listen closely before it fades away. Wish I could pause like an old record, hold on to a moment and never let it go. But life doesn't work that way, it keeps moving on. All I can do is listen while it plays. like a fading song. Pause the spinning, hold the moment, but it slips away like a fading song. Tomorrow me is gonna hate me for what I'm doing right now, but today me doesn't care about tomorrow me's problems. I know I should be thinking about consequences, but all I can focus on is this moment right here. I'm sorry future self for the choice I'm about to make, for the debt I'm about to incur, for the regret I'll probably feel. But present me needs is more than future me needs to be comfortable, and I'm choosing present me tonight. They tell you to always think about the long term, to sacrifice now for a better tomorrow, but nobody ever talks about the cost of always delaying, of never actually living because you're too busy preparing. So I'm making a deal with tomorrow me right now. I'm saying I know you'll be mad, I know you'll regret this, but I need to live today like I'm not gonna get another one, even if I probably will. Even if I probably will. Future me has always been the responsible one, the one making the hard choices for the sake of later. But present me is tired of living for someone I haven't met yet, tired of sacrificing for a version of myself that might not even show up. So tonight I'm choosing presence over prudence, I'm choosing feeling over planning, I'm choosing the immediate relief over the long-term security, and I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. Ooh. I'll apologize to tomorrow me when tomorrow comes. I'll deal with the consequences when they arrive, but right now I need to taste this, feel this, live this. Need to remember what it feels like to actually be alive. Oh, future me has had plenty of chances to enjoy things, and future me always chose the responsible option. Well, tonight I'm outvoting future me. Tonight present me gets to decide. Maybe this is selfish, maybe I regret it. Maybe tomorrow me will look back and wonder what I was thinking. But at least I'll know I tried, at least I'll know I lived, at least I'll have a memory that feels real. Future me can handle whatever consequences come. Future me has always been good at handling things, but present me is drowning in delayed gratification, and present me needs to breathe tonight. I used to think responsibility meant always saying no, always choosing the harder path for the sake of later. But I'm learning that sometimes responsibility means knowing when to stop, when to let go, and just exist in the moment. Oh, so future me, I'm sorry in advance, but I'm also not sorry at all, because I'm finally living like I'm not always preparing to live, and that's worth whatever price I have to pay. Ooh. Tomorrow me can hate me if it wants to, can regret all the choices present me is making, but tonight I'm alive in a way I haven't been in a long time, and that's something that future me can't take away. So here's to present me, making decisions without volition. Here's to living like I actually deserve to live it. Here's to tomorrow me, handling whatever comes next, because tonight belongs to now. Tomorrow me is mad. Present me doesn't care, I'm living now. Future can wait over there. Sorry, tomorrow me, but today I'm only thinking about now. I know you'll regret this, but I need to live. Future me can handle what comes next, but right now I'm choosing deal with the weight. Nobody else is gonna tell me I did good today. Nobody else is gonna acknowledge what it took to get here. So I'm telling myself, you did good, you made it through. You survived another day, and that's enough. The world doesn't hand out participation trophies for just existing. Nobody's keeping score of how hard you tried. Nobody cares about the internal battles you fought. So I gotta be the one to say it. Good job. I didn't change the world today, didn't accomplish anything major. Just got through the hours without completely falling apart. But that's something that's actually everything. That's the whole battle right there. So I'm gonna sit here and tell myself what I need to hear. That I did good, that I showed up, that I tried. That even though it was hard and exhausting and pointless, I still made it through. And that matters. My boss didn't tell me I did good. Probably didn't even notice. My coworkers were too busy with their own stuff. My family doesn't know what I'm actually dealing with, but I know, and I'm the only one who can validate that. So here's me, telling myself what I need to hear. You handled it, you kept your composure. You didn't break, you made it home in one piece, and that's a victory. That's more than most people manage on a day like this. I used to wait for someone else to tell me I did good. Used to measure my worth by other people's recognition, but I learned that recognition never comes when you actually need it. So now I'm learning to give it to myself. Good job for waking up when you didn't want to. Good job for going to work when staying home felt impossible. Good job for not saying what you actually thought. Good job for surviving another day, not being yourself. The truth is, I'm probably the only person who knows how much effort went into just appearing normal today. How many times I wanted to just leave and not come back. How many moments I held it together by a thread. But I did it, and nobody needs to acknowledge that for it to be real. I did, and I know what it cost. I did, and I'm gonna tell myself that it was worth it. Because if I don't, nobody else will. So I'm standing here in my own corner, being my own best friend, my own biggest supporter, telling myself the things I wish someone else would say. But since they won't, I'm gonna say them myself. You did good today, you really did. You carried yourself with dignity even when you felt broken. You showed up and you tried and you didn't give up. That's something to be proud of, that's something worth saying. So here's to me, telling myself what I need to hear. Here's to being my own source of validation. Is to knowing that I did good today, even if nobody else will ever know it. Tomorrow I'll do it all again, and tomorrow night I'll tell myself the same thing. Because that's the only encouragement I can count on. And honestly, that's enough. Nobody told me, but I know the truth. I did good today, and I'm telling me to. Good job today. Good job today. Good job today. Good job today. Good job, good today. Good job today. took. So I'm standing here validating myself, telling myself I did good, I did enough. I survived, I did good. No one knows, but I do. And that's all I need to show. I did the math today, just out of curiosity. How many minutes in a day do I actually feel good? And the answer was terrifying, less than 5. All of it scattered across 24 hours like breadcrumbs. Maybe 30 seconds when I first wake up before reality hits. A minute scrolling through something that makes me laugh. 2 minutes in the shower when the water's hot and I'm alone. 45 seconds before I fall asleep, thinking today's finally over. Add it up and you get nothing. Basically a fraction of a percent of actual happiness. The rest is just managing, surviving, waiting for those 5 minutes to come around again. I'm not depressed or anything, I'm just realistic. This is just what life looks like for most people. The majority of your time is spent in neutral. A small percentage is bad, and barely anything is actually good. They don't tell you this when you're young. They tell you to chase happiness, to find your passion. But they don't mention that happiness is a commodity, rationed out in 5-minute increments if you're lucky. You're lucky, you're lucky. Maybe for some people it's different, I don't know. Maybe they found a secret to being happy all the time. But I'm starting to think they're either lying or they're giving up, and they're calling acceptance happiness now. 5 minutes is what I get, and I'm supposed to be grateful. Grateful that I got 5 minutes instead of 0. Grateful that there are moments where I'm not thinking about bills or work or failure. Grateful for the scraps of joy the universe throws my way. I used to think more happiness was possible. Used to think I was just doing it wrong. That if I work harder or made better choices, I get more than 5 minutes a day. But I think 5 minutes is just the baseline. That's the human experience, 5 minutes of happiness. The rest is just the necessary suffering, the price of admission for those 5 good minutes. So I'm learning to treasure those 5 minutes, to hold them close, to really feel them. Because they're rare and they're precious, and they're all I'm gonna get. That moment when the coffee tastes right, the second when someone says something funny, that fraction of time before I remember what day it is. That's my 5 minutes, my whole day's quota of joy. I'm not complaining, just stating facts. 5 minutes is better than nothing, and I've learned to appreciate the small things, because small things are all I'm gonna get. Maybe tomorrow I'll get 6 minutes, maybe next week I'll get lucky and get 7. But I'm not counting on it, I'm just grateful for the 5. So here's to 5 minutes and 24 hours. Here's to ration happiness and managed expectations. Here's to making peace with the fact that most of my life is just waiting for the next 5 good minutes. It's not much, but it's honest. It's not inspiring, but it's real, and that's worth something, I guess. That's all I'm gonna get. 5 minutes, good. 19 hours waiting. The rest is just managing, good. Not celebrating. 5 minutes of happiness. 24 hours, that's the quota I'm working with. I'm grateful for the scraps, making peace with barely living. 5 minutes is my whole day's work. Count the good, measure the time. 5 minutes is all I can find. Another meeting about meetings about things we already discussed. And with every minute that passes, I'm questioning everything. Why am I here? What am I doing? Does any of this matter? The irony isn't lost on me. Meetings are killing my faith in life. We sit around a table talking about nothing for 2 hours, using words like synergy and optimization and strategic alignment. And I'm thinking about how I'll never get these hours back. How this is literally my life disappearing in real time. The more meetings I attend, the more I doubt everything. My job, my choices, my future, my existence. It's like each meeting is a small death. A little bit of my soul getting negotiated away in a conference room. I used to think maybe I was just negative, maybe I was the problem for not seeing the value. But I've come to realize the meetings are the problem. They're designed to make you doubt your sanity. Oh. The worst part is knowing that nobody in that room wants to be there. We're all suffering together but pretending everything's important. Pretending that what we're discussing will change something, when really we're all just killing time until we can leave. And the worst meetings are the ones about making meetings better. The meetings about improving meetings, as if the solution to too many meetings is more meetings. The irony is so thick you could cut it with a knife. I used to have dreams, aspirations, things I was excited about, but meetings have a way of grinding that out of you. Every meeting is another nail in the coffin, another reason to doubt whether any of this is worth it. They talk about vision and mission and values, while we're all slowly losing our minds. They talk about growth and innovation, while we're all dying inside. Oh, the correlation is undeniable. More meetings equals more existential dread. The two are directly proportional. As meeting frequency goes up, my faith in life goes down. It's like a scientific law at this point. I wonder if this is what depression looks like, or if it's just a natural response to wasting your time. I wonder if I'm broken or if the system is. But either way, meetings are the symptom in the disease. So I sit in meetings doubting everything. My life, my choice, my words, my future. And I watch other people pretending it's normal, pretending this is how we're supposed to spend our time. Maybe this is just adulthood. Maybe this is what it means to have a real job. Maybe the doubt is the point. Maybe suffering through meetings is the price of admission. So here's to meetings and the doubt they bring. Here's to questioning everything because of a status update. Here's to losing faith in life one meeting at a time. Here's to pretending this is productive when we all know it's not. The meetings will keep happening, the doubt will keep growing, and I'll keep sitting there wondering how much more of my life I can afford to lose to this. Meeting after meeting, doubt growing deep, my life disappearing while I just sleep. The more meetings, the more doubt. Each hour in that room kills something inside. Questioning and everything. My job, my choice, my sanity. All because of meetings. Meetings never end, doubt gets stronger. I'm dying inside. I've been working here for 5 years now, climbing the ladder slowly. My resume is getting thicker, My title sounds more impressive, but when I check my bank account at the end of the month, it looks exactly the same as it did 5 years ago. They promoted me last year, gave me more responsibility, more stress, more hours, more weight on my shoulders, but somehow the paycheck stayed the same, or maybe it went up just enough to cover inflation. I'm supposed to be building something. They say building experience, building reputation, building a future, but all I'm building is debt and disappointment. While my bank account stays frozen in time. My co-worker left for a different company and got a 30% raise. I asked for a raise and got told about patience and timing. So I'm building patience instead of wealth, and my account's still looking the same. Doesn't add up, no matter how many times I try. I'm making more money than I was 5 years ago, technically, but everything costs more now. Rent went up, food costs more, utilities are insane. So the raise disappeared before I even saw it. And they talk about career growth, like that's supposed to fulfill me, like having a fancy title compensates for not being able to save money, like experience is a currency I can trade for stability. Someday, this someday never comes, and my account stays empty. I watch people older than me in the same position making double what I make, and I'm told it's because they negotiated better, took more risks, but I did everything right. Showed up, worked hard, got promoted, and somehow I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. The career is real, the accomplishments are real, the exhaustion from managing people in projects is real, but the money is an illusion. It comes and goes before I can even hold on to it. Maybe this is the deal nobody tells you about, that building a career doesn't mean building wealth, that moving up the ladder doesn't guarantee financial security, that you can have everything on paper and nothing in the bank. I'm more valuable to the company now, supposedly, but my value doesn't translate to my personal account. It translates to them being able to demand more from me while paying me just enough to keep me from leaving. Career keeps growing, but my bank account stays still. I'm climbing higher while sinking lower. My title's impressive, but my savings are pathetic. I'm building a future I can't afford. So I'm stuck in this strange place where I'm succeeding and failing at the same time, where I have more experience and less money, where I make career progress but zero financial progress. And I'm supposed to be grateful for the opportunity. They tell me to think long term, that it'll pay off eventually, but eventually never comes. And my rent is due today, my career is building towards something invisible, while my bank account stays frozen in this moment. Career keeps growing, but my bank account stays still. I'm climbing higher while sinking lower. My title's impressive, but my savings are pathetic. I'm building a future I can't afford. So I'm stuck in this strange place where I'm succeeding and failing at the same time, where I have more experience and less money, where I make career progress but zero financial progress. And I'm supposed to be grateful for the opportunity. They tell me to think long term, that it'll pay off eventually, but eventually never comes. And my rent is due today, my career is building towards something invisible, while my bank account stays frozen in this moment. Frozen in this moment. Frozen in this moment. Frozen in. Maybe the secret is that career and money are connected. Maybe the system is designed so you can have one but not the other. Maybe having ambition means sacrificing financial stability, and that's just the trade you have to accept. So I'm accepting it, I guess, because what else can I do? I'm building a career that won't make me rich. I'm climbing a ladder that leads to a more exhausted version of myself, and my bank account will stay exactly where it is. Career keeps growing, but my bank account, but climbing high. Money's taking care of but my savings I could let it. I'm building a future I can't afford. 5 more years and I'll probably have a better title, and my bank account will probably look exactly the same. But at least I'll have the experience. At least I can put it on my resume.
Friday night arrives like a prisoner's release. Finally free, but the clock is already counting down. I've got maybe 36 hours before the weight comes back, and I spend half of it sleeping off the exhaustion from the week. Saturday morning I feel almost human again. The tension starts to leave my shoulders, but by Saturday evening I can feel Monday creeping in. The shadow on the horizon getting closer with every hour. Sunday is the worst day of the week. It's the day I remember that Monday is coming. The day I can't fully enjoy anything because I'm already anxious. The day I start preparing myself mentally for the suffering to come. I watch the sunset on Sunday and feel the weight getting heavier. My stomach gets tight, my mood drops. I used to love Sundays, but now they're just a countdown time, a reminder that my real life is about to resume. The weekends are too short, whoever designed them was cruel. 5 days of suffering for 2 days of reprieve, and by the time you adjust to having free time, it's over, and you're back to being a cog in someone else's machine. Monday morning, it's like a physical weight. The alarm feels like a punishment. I have to drag myself out of bed knowing what's waiting. 8 hours of pretending, performing, existing in a space that drains me. Somewhere between Friday night and Monday morning, my real life got buried under work and obligation. I can't remember the last time I did something just because I wanted to. The last time I felt genuinely excited about anything. My life has become this cycle. Survive the week, escape the weekend, repeat. There's no progression, no growth, just this endless loop. And I'm losing track of who I am in the middle of it all. The person I was before the job got smaller and smaller. I know people who love their jobs, who are excited on Mondays. I know it's supposed to be possible to find meaning in work, but somewhere along the way I lost that ability, lost the part of me that could be inspired by anything. The weekends used to feel like a break from real life. Now they feel like a break from surviving. In the middle, that's where my actual self disappeared, lost in a shuffle between Monday's wait and Friday's relief. I'm not the person I was before this job. I'm not the person I thought I'd become. I'm someone in between, someone hollowed out, someone who measures time by how close Monday is. The weekends are short and they're getting shorter. Mondays are heavy and they're getting heavier. And I'm somewhere in the middle, losing the parts of myself that used to matter. Losing track of what I wanted before I became this. So I'm learning to accept this cycle, to stop fighting against the weight of Monday, to stop trying to cram meaning into a 36-hour window, to accept that this is just what my life looks like now. The weekends will keep being short, the Mondays will keep being heavy, and I'll keep losing myself in the middle of it all, because that's just the price of surviving in this world. myself somewhere between, trapped in a cycle that won't let me breathe, losing myself piece by piece. Another weekend approaching, but I don't feel the relief. Another Monday waiting to crush me. And somewhere in that space my life keeps disappearing, getting smaller and smaller with every cycle.
They tell you to find a job you love, to do what you're passionate about, and success will follow. But that's the biggest lie they tell you, because work will never be joyful. It's just work. I've seen people who are good at their jobs, really good, and they still hate Monday mornings. Still watch the clock, still count the days until Friday, still go home exhausted in ways that sleep can't fix. The people who say they love their jobs are either lying or delusional, or they found a way to numb themselves to the reality. Because no amount of passion makes sitting in meetings enjoyable. No amount of purpose makes dealing with incompetent people bearable. I used to think I just hadn't found the right job yet, but somewhere out there was a work that would feel like living. But I've learned that work is work. It's the opposite of joy. It's the thing you do to survive, not to feel alive. The lie is so pervasive that people start believing it. They convince themselves that they actually enjoy their work. They tell themselves that the suffering is worth it because they're passionate, when really they're just Stockholm Syndrome victims of capitalism. Real joy doesn't come from work, it comes from what you do when work is over. It comes from the things you don't get paid for, the hobbies, the relationships, the moments when you're not performing, the things that actually matter, but we've been taught to ignore. I've tried to love my job, I really have. I've tried to find meaning in the work, but every day feels like I'm trying to convince myself of something I don't believe. Trying to manufacture enthusiasm for something inherently soul crushing. The lie is so smooth because it's been told so many times by successful people, by motivational speakers, by people who have something to sell. They need you to believe that work can be joyful, because if you accept it, that it's just suffering, you might actually demand better. So I've stopped looking for joy in my work.
Stop waiting for the moment when it finally clicks. Stop believing that I'm just doing it wrong. Stop thinking that the problem is me. The problem is that work is transactional. You trade your time and energy for money, and pretending it's anything more than that is just another way we accept the unacceptable. I'm not gonna pretend to love my job. I'm not gonna smile and say I'm living my best life at the office. I'm not gonna convince anyone else of this lie. I'm just gonna do the work and go home. The joy I find is in spite of work, not because of it. It's in the quiet moments after, in the people I love, and the time I steal back. It's in knowing that eventually the day will end, and I'll be free for a few hours before it starts again. Work is not joyful and it never will be. The best you can do is make peace with that reality and find your actual joy somewhere else. Stop believing the lie that you should love what you do for money. Ooh. Stop feeling broken because you don't feel fulfilled at the office. Stop trying to manufacture passion for something that doesn't deserve your passion, and start protecting the time and energy you have left for things that actually matter. Oh, work's not joy, it's just survival. Oh, stop believing lies. Find joy outside. Is a lie, the biggest one we tell ourselves and accept. Find your happiness somewhere else, because work will never be where you're actually free. They'll keep telling you to love your job, and you'll keep pretending that it's possible, but deep down you know the truth. Work is work, and joy is something else entirely.
I had a moment of clarity today at work. Realized that if I quit tomorrow, they replace me by Monday. Somebody would fill my seat, do my job probably better, and the company would keep moving like I never existed. But then I thought about home, about the rent, about my family, and I realized that if I didn't show up, everything falls apart. Not the company, they'd be fine without me, but the people counting on me, they wouldn't survive. So I'm trapped in this beautiful irony, completely replaceable at work, but completely necessary at home. Meaningless to the company, but everything to the people I love. So I keep showing up even though it's killing me. They don't need me there, they need the money I make. They don't care about my performance reviews or my contribution. They just need me to keep functioning, to keep trading my time for the survival of the people I love. Yeah. This is the trap. Nobody talks about the way they make you feel important enough to stay, but replaceable enough to know you're not. The way they ensure your loyalty through the people you can't abandon. The way they guarantee you'll show up no matter how much it hurts. I could walk away from the company tomorrow, but I can't walk away from the people at home. So they know I'm trapped, and they know I know I'm trapped. And that's why nothing ever really gets better. I've tried to be irreplaceable at work. Thought if I made myself valuable enough, I'd have leverage. But leverage doesn't matter when you're replaceable. When there's a line of people willing to take your job. But at home, I'm not replaceable. I'm the one holding everything together. I'm the reason the bills get paid, and the people I love have what they need. So I'm stuck here doing work that doesn't matter for people who do. Work won't miss me, home needs me. That's the chain that holds me right here. Maybe this is what it means to be an adult. To understand that you're meaningless in one place and everything in another. To trade your soul to one so the other can survive. To accept that this is just how it works. The company gets my time, my energy, my best thinking, and I get a paycheck that barely covers the life I'm trying to live, while the people at home get what's left of me. The exhausted version, the version too tired to be the person they deserve. So I'm staying because I have to, not because I want to, not because it fulfills me, but because the alternative is watching the people I love suffer. And that's something I can't do. The company will survive without me, but that's not the choice I'm making. I'm choosing home over myself, choosing to be replaceable at work so I can be replaceable at home. This is the deal I made without ever signing anything. Work gets my body, home gets my heart. Work gets my time, home gets what's left. And I'm trapped in the middle, knowing exactly how replaceable and necessary I am at the same time. So I'll keep showing up, keep doing the work, keep being meaningless to them and everything to the people I love. Because that's the bargain I made when I decided to 𝐇𝐢𝐠𝐿 be instead and try to do it for more. So I'm staying because I have to, not because I want to, not because it fulfills me, but because the alternative is watching the people I love suffer, and that's something I can't do. The company will survive without me, but that's not the choice I'm making. I'm choosing home over myself, choosing to be replaceable at work so I can be replaceable at home. This is the deal I made with 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 This is the deal I made. This is the deal I made, whatever signing anything. Work gets my body, home gets my heart. Work gets my time, home gets what's left. And I'm trapped in the middle, knowing exactly how replaceable and necessary I am at the same time. So I'll keep showing up, keep doing the work, keep being meaningless to them and everything to the people I love. Because that's the bargain I made when I decided to care about someone, and there's no walking away from that. Companies fight, home would break. That's why I stayed for their sake. A company survives without me, but home doesn't. That's a trap I'm living in. I'm replaceable there, but essential here. So I'll keep showing up no matter what. They know I'm trapped, and I know I'm trapped, and that's exactly how they keep me here, doing work that doesn't matter for money that's never enough. So the people I love can keep surviving. Didn't understand addiction until I tried to skip my morning coffee. Realized within 30 minutes that I couldn't function, that my body wasn't running on sleep or willpower, but on caffeine. Literal chemical dependency for survival. Coffee isn't a luxury, it's not even a preference. It's the thing that keeps me alive during the hours I have to exist. Without it, I'm a zombie, a shell of a person. With it, I'm almost functional, almost human. People call it a habit, but they're wrong. It's not something I enjoy, it's something I need. The way you need oxygen, the way your heart needs to beat. Coffee is the electrical current that keeps me running. Yeah, I've tried to cut back, tried to be healthier, but by noon without it I'm useless. My brain stops working, my patience disappears. I become a version of myself that's barely conscious. So I drink it first thing in the morning like a blood transfusion, waiting for the hit, for the moment it starts working, for the chemicals to enter my bloodstream and remind me I'm alive, for the fog to lift and the world to come into focus. This is what my life has become, depending on a beverage, unable to face the day without chemical assistance, needing coffee more than I need sleep, because sleep doesn't do what coffee does. I know what's happening, I know I'm addicted, but I've made peace with it, because the alternative is worse. The alternative is facing the day without the strength to survive it. The alternative is being completely honest about how broken I am. So coffee is my crutch, my lifeline, my blood transfusion, the thing that keeps me from falling apart, the liquid that makes it possible to pretend I'm okay, the drug that allows me to function in a world that's designed to break me. Coffee hits, I'm alive. Without it, I can't survive. I can't survive. I can't survive. Hey. Yeah, people judge you for needing coffee like it's a personal failing, a sign of weakness, but nobody understands that it's the only thing standing between you and collapse. The only thing that makes their hours manageable. I've seen people get by on willpower and optimism, but I'm not built that way. I need the chemical boost, the artificial help, the transfusion, the caffeine that reminds my body how to keep going. So I've stopped apologizing for it, stop pretending it's a choice when it's actually a necessity. Stop feeling ashamed about my dependency, because without it I'm just honest about how exhausted I am. Coffee is my blood, my oxygen, my life support. It's not optional, it's not a preference, it's the minimal requirement for me to exist in a functioning way. The daily transfusion that keeps me barely alive. So here's to coffee, the only thing that works, the only substance keeping me vertical. The daily ritual that's less about enjoyment and more about survival. The blood transfusion I need before I can face another day. I'll keep drinking it every morning without guilt, keep depending on it without shame, keep needing it like I need oxygen, because that's the only way I know how to survive. Coffee is my lifeline, without it I'm dead. My blood replacement, keeping me fed. Coffee is my blood transfusion, not a habit, a necessity for staying alive. Every cup is survival, every sip is another day. Coffee is the only thing that works. Another cup, another transfusion, another moment of chemical clarity. Without it I'm nothing but empty shells and exhaustion. With it I'm barely okay, and that's enough.
Stop chasing the dream a long time ago. Stop waiting for the dramatic moment when everything changes. Stop believing in the fairy tale version of my life, and just try to accept the ordinary. But ordinary is harder than I ever thought it would be. It's not exciting or inspiring or worth talking about. It's just the grind, day after day, the same routine. And somehow that's more exhausting than any dream ever was. I don't wanna be famous or rich or important. I don't want the life that looks good on social media.
I just wanna wake up without dread, wanna make enough money to not worry about money. But even that, this simple, ordinary life is proving impossible. The baseline of normal is getting further out of reach. What my parents had without thinking about it is something I'm fighting tooth and nail to achieve. Ordinary means stable employment, a decent place to live, time with the people you love, enough money to breathe. It means not living in constant fear of disaster. It means being okay, just okay, nothing more. But achieving ordinary has become extraordinary. It requires luck and privilege and timing. It requires sacrifice and compromise and settling. And even then, it might slip through your fingers. I watch people living ordinary lives and I'm jealous, not of their wealth or their fame or their accomplishments, but of their peace, their stability, their ability to just exist without constantly fighting to keep everything together. The ordinary people I know are the ones who won the lottery, who had the right parents, the right connections, the right timing, who didn't have to fight for what should have been baseline, who gotta just live while the rest of us struggle. Ordinary's rare, peace is expensive, just surviving costs everything. Maybe I'm not ambitious enough, or maybe I'm too tired. Maybe I should want more, reach higher, push harder. But all I want is the quiet life, the one that doesn't require constant fighting, the one where I can just be without proving I'm worth something. But that life is reserved for the lucky ones, the ones born into the right circumstances, the ones who didn't have to claw their way to mediocrity, the ones who got to just live without earning it. So I made peace with the fact that ordinary is a luxury, that the simple life is something I'll have to work twice as hard for, that what should be basic is actually a privilege, that just surviving is actually an achievement. I'm not going to apologize for wanting less, for dreaming smaller, for being content with less, because at least I'm being honest about what I actually need, and that's worth something in a world full of lies. So here's to the ordinary life I'm fighting for, the one that nobody celebrates or writes about, the one that's just enough to get by, the one that's harder to achieve than any dream. I don't want the spotlight or the accolades or the fame. I just wanna make it through the week without breaking. I just want a life that's sustainable, stable, simple. I just want ordinary, and that's the hardest thing of all. Ordinary's the dream, simple's the goal, but peace is a luxury nobody named. Ordinary, no. Ordinary's life is the heart of life, not the glamorous dream, but the daily grind. I don't wanna shine, I just want to survive, and that's the most difficult thing. Another day of fighting for the ordinary, another moment of struggling for baseline peace. The spectacular life would be easier than this quiet, impossible, ordinary dream. else's pace for so long. I forgot what my own speed felt like. Matching the tempo, people who move faster. Pushing myself to keep up, even when my body was screaming stop. My knees are shot now, literally damaged. From years of sprinting when I should have been walking. From pushing harder because everyone else was. From pretending I had the stamina for a race I never signed up for. Faster, getting promotions, hitting milestones, achieving things. And I thought I had to match their speed, so I kept running even though my legs were breaking. Now I'm paying the price in ways that won't heal. Physical damage from trying to be someone I'm not. From running a race that wasn't mine. From destroying my body to keep up with goals. Nobody told me to run this fast. Nobody forced me to match their pace. But somehow I internalized the message that if I wasn't moving at their speed, I was falling behind. So I pushed through the pain, ignored the warnings, kept going even when my body was breaking down. Thought if I just work harder, move faster, I could finally feel like I belong. Oh, oh. But belonging cost me my knees, cost me my health, cost me my peace. I destroyed my body trying to prove something to people who weren't even watching, weren't even keeping score. The irony is that I'm still behind, still haven't caught up, still haven't proven anything. And now I'm limping, permanently damaged from a race that nobody even said I had to run. Kept their pace, broke my knees, couldn't keep up, now I can't breathe. I see young people doing the same thing now, running full speed at someone else's tempo, not understanding that they're destroying themselves, that this pace is unsustainable, that bodies have limits but they won't listen, just like I didn't. They'll learn the hard way like I did, that matching someone else's speed means sacrificing your own, that keeping pace comes with the price you pay in your body. So I'm learning to move at my own speed now, learning to accept that I'm slower, and that's okay. Learning to live with the damage I did, trying to keep up, learning that rest isn't failure, it's survival. My needs might never be the same, but at least now I'm not running. At least now I'm moving at the pace my body can't sustain. At least now I'm not destroying myself for an invisible finish line. So here's to the damage, to the cost of keeping pace, to the body I destroyed trying to be like everyone else, to learning too late that my speed was fine, that I didn't need to run their race. I'm walking now, even if it's slower, even if it means I'm behind, even if nobody understands why I stopped running. Because my knees finally gave out and taught me the truth. Kept their pace, lost my pace, broke myself, now I heal slow. My knees gave out, keeping pace, for running someone else's race. I'm learning to move slower now, falling behind. Another day of walking when I used to run. Another reminder of the cost of keeping up. My knees won't forgive me for what I did, but at least now I'm finally moving at my own speed. was the only one falling apart, the only one pretending to be okay while drowning inside. But then I started paying attention to the people around me, and I realized we're all just expert liars. We're all carrying something we can't talk about, all hiding something behind our smiles, all breaking in ways nobody sees, all pretending we have it together when we don't. The guy at work who seems so confident is on anxiety medication. The woman who looks like she has it all together cries in her car. The person everyone thinks is successful is one bad day away from collapse. We're all just different versions of broken, wearing different masks. Nobody's actually fine, they're just better at pretending. Nobody's actually handling it, they're just hiding it better. The difference between me and them isn't that they're okay, it's that they perfected the art of looking okay. So I stopped feeling alone in my brokenness, stopped thinking I was the only one struggling, stopped believing that everyone else had figured it out, and started recognizing the cracks in everyone's facade. The successful ones are just good at compartmentalizing, the happy ones are just in denial about the pain. The together ones are just running on fumes and denial. We're all broken, we just break in different directions. We're all broken, we just break in different directions. We're all broken, we just break in different directions. We're all broken, and somehow that's comforting, knowing that we're all failing, all struggling, all barely holding on. That the person I envy is probably envying someone else. That the person who seems to have it all is just better at hiding. There's a weird peace in accepting that everyone's damaged. That brokenness is the baseline of human existence, that we're all just trying to function despite our cracks. That normalcy is just a good performance. We're all broken, different hiding, same fractures, same fighting. We're all broken, oh yeah. I wonder how many people I've hurt by looking fine, how many people thought I had it together and felt worse about themselves. Ooh. How many people compared their inside to my outside and didn't realize I was just better at the performance, yeah. And how many people I've envied were doing the same to me, looking at my outside and not seeing the chaos within, thinking I had something figured out that I never did. Just seeing the map and not the brokenness underneath. So I've stopped judging people for not being okay, stopped being surprised when the strong ones break, stopped expecting anyone to have the answers, because we're all just making it up as we go. The only difference between us is how well we hide it, how convincingly we perform normalcy, how successfully we compartmentalize our pain, how good we are at lying to ourselves and others. So here's to all of us broken people, pretending we're fine, hiding our damage, performing normalcy, hoping nobody notices the cracks, knowing everyone else is doing exactly the same. We're all broken in this together, all barely holding on, all counting down to rest, all pretending to be okay when we're not, all just different at hiding the same pain. We're all broken, just talking, everyone's trying. We're all broken, same fractures, different lying. We're all broken, just different at hiding. Nobody's actually fine. We're all just performing. The together ones are lying better, the okay ones are denying harder, harder. Another day of pretending to be okay, another moment of hiding what's breaking. We're all just different versions of broken, the same pain. I'd scroll through Netflix for 30 minutes and watch nothing. The same way I've been scrolling through life. Too many options, infinite possibilities, and somehow that abundance makes it impossible to choose. I could do anything, be anyone, go anywhere, but the weight of all those choices keeps me frozen, paralyzed by the fear of picking wrong, so I end up picking nothing at all. Back when there were only 3 channels, people knew what to watch. Back when there were limited career paths, people knew where to go. But now there's too much, too many doors, and somehow that makes it impossible to walk through any of them. I got shows I started and never finished. I got dreams I picked up and put down. I got paths I considered and abandoned, all because there might be something better if I just keep looking. Is that more choices means less satisfaction? That infinite options feel like no options at all? That too many paths means standing still? That abundance becomes a prison of indecision? So I'm stuck in the menu screen of my own life, unable to commit to anything because there's always something else. Unable to start because I haven't finished evaluating. Unable to move forward because I'm still browsing. I know what I should do, what the smart choice would be, but there's always another option, another possibility, another path that might lead somewhere better. So I keep scrolling, keep hesitating, keep waiting, and somehow the years pass while I'm still deciding, while I'm still in the menu, still browsing, still unable to commit to any single thing, because maybe the next option will be the right one. Too many choices, can't decide, stuck in scrolling, nowhere to hide. I've watched people with fewer options thrive. People who didn't have the luxury of choice, who had to commit because they had no other option, who built something real because they couldn't keep browsing. And I'm here with the whole world available, unable to do anything because I can do everything. Paralyzed by possibility, frozen by abundance. So maybe the answer is to just pick something, to close the menu and commit to whatever's playing, to stop looking for the perfect option and just start living with what I've chosen. But that's harder than it sounds, because closing the menu means accepting that something better might exist, that this choice might not have been the right one, that I might have picked wrong. So I'm still scrolling, still browsing, still unable to choose, living in the paradox of infinite possibility, where having everything means committing to nothing, where too many doors mean standing in the hallway. Maybe one day I'll just pick something and stick with it. Maybe one day I'll close the menu and watch. Maybe one day I'll stop believing there's something better and just accept whatever I've chosen. Too many choices, can't move on, still scrolling, life moves on. Too much choice, everything available but unable to stop, paralyzed by possibility, frozen by abundance, still scrolling through the menu of my life, still unable to press play, still waiting for the perfect option, while the days disappear in the search. I wrote the resignation letter 3 years ago. Thought I'd submit it the next day, the next week, the next month. But it's still in my pocket, worn at the edges, like it's become part of me. I touch it sometimes during meetings, feel the paper, make sure it's still there, like it's a security blanket, the exit plan that I'll never use, the escape route I'll never take. It's become a ritual now, carrying it everywhere, like it's my constant companion, my only honest thing, the only document that represents what I actually want, but don't have the courage to do. I've almost submitted it 1,000 times, pulled it out, looked at it, felt the weight of possibility. But then I thought about the bills, the rent, the people dependent, and folded it back into my pocket. Unreadable now, from being carried, handled, read 1,000,000 times, but I don't need to read it anymore. I've memorized every word, every reason why I wrote it. It's become a symbol of my cowardice. This piece of paper I carry but never use, this exit that I don't have the strength to take, this freedom I'm not brave enough to claim. Yeah. 3 years of this limbo, neither in nor out. 3 years of pretending while carrying the evidence that I don't wanna be here, that I'm planning to leave but never leaving. It's become muscle memory, reaching for it like it's my phone or my wallet, part of my routine, part of my identity, the resignation that defines my resignation to stay. Letter in pocket, can't submit, stuck between freedom and this. I've thought about all the reasons why I don't use it. Fear, responsibility, habit, comfort in the cage. But mostly it's fear of actually being free, fear that without this job I'm nothing. So I keep the letter close, keep carrying it, like it's proof that I want something different, like it's evidence that I haven't completely given up, even though I clearly have. Fall out one day and someone will find it and submit it for me, and a choice will be taken out of my hands and I'll finally be free by accident. Or maybe I'll carry it for the rest of my life, wearing it smooth with my fingers, a talisman of the life I wanted but never lived, a reminder of the person I could have been. So here's to 3 years of carrying my own resignation, to the letter that's become part of my body, to the freedom I'm too scared to claim, to the exit I'll probably never take. I'll keep carrying it, touching it, remembering it. We'll probably write another one next year. We'll keep pretending that I'm planning to leave while actually planning to stay. Letter one thing, never submitted, still stuck here. 3 years committed. 3 years with resignation letter, the exit I carry but never take. It's become a part of me, proof of my cowardice, my constant escape route. I'm too scared to use you. The letter's still here, still in my pocket, still representing everything I want but won't do. 3 years of this contradiction, and probably 3 more to come. 2 in the morning and I'm floating through a convenience store, under fluorescent lights that make me feel like I don't exist. Everything's too bright, too cold, too synthetic, and I'm the only real thing here, which means I'm not real at all. The night shift clerk doesn't see me when I walk in, or maybe he sees right through me, can't tell anymore. I'm picking up coffee like a ghost searching for substance, trying to find something that'll make me solid again. The other customers are ghosts too, I think, moving through the aisles like we're haunting this place. Nobody makes eye contact, nobody acknowledges anyone. We're all just specters in this 24-hour purgatory. Oh, oh, oh. There's something about 2 a.m. that strips away your humanity. The world feels like it's shut down and forgot about you. You're existing in some kind of twilight zone, where the normal rules don't apply and you're nobody. I used to think only crazy people were out this late. Now I know we're just the invisible ones, the ones who don't fit in the daylight world, the ones who only feel real in the darkness. The fluorescent lights are brutal, they expose everything, show every flaw, every exhaustion, every broken part. But paradoxically they also make me disappear into the brightness that turns everyone into ghosts. The security camera watching me, wondering if I'll even show up on the footage, if the camera can capture ghosts or if I'm just air, just moving through the space without leaving a trace. The convenience store is the most honest place I know. It doesn't pretend anything matters here. No small talk, no forced smiles, just pure transaction, just money and goods and people pretending to be alive. I buy things I don't need because it makes me feel real, proves that I exist, that I can interact with the world, even if only in this fluorescent limbo, this 2 a.m. space where ghosts go to pretend. Maybe we're all ghosts and we just don't know it. Maybe daylight is the illusion and this is the truth. Maybe this is what happens when you work too hard, when you give everything to a system that doesn't care. The clock says 2 a.m. and I'm still here, still haunting this convenience store, still waiting for something to make me feel human again, still searching in the fluorescent light for proof of life. Ooh, 2 a.m. ghosts, fluorescent fade, can't touch, can't stay on this place. I've started coming here on purpose now, like it's a ritual for the undead, like accepting my ghosthood is easier than fighting it, like belonging to this 2 a.m. community of invisible people. There's comfort in the fluorescent light, and knowing that nobody expects anything from you here, that you can be broken and empty and it's fine. The 2 a.m. convenience stores accept ghosts without question. I wonder if the other ghosts see me, if they know that I'm like them, stuck in this space. If we're all haunting the same store, looking for meaning, looking for something to make us real. The fluorescent lights are probably killing me, draining whatever humanity I have left. But I keep coming back because at least here I belong. At least here being a ghost is normal. I've stopped trying to feel alive during the day, stopped fighting against the numbness, started accepting that 2 a.m. is when I'm most honest, when the fluorescent light reveals the truth of what I am. The convenience store clerk knows me now and knows my ghost at least. We don't talk, but there's an understanding that we're both just haunting this place. So here I am at 2 a.m. under fluorescent lights, solid enough to exist but not real enough to feel it. A ghost buying coffee to stay awake, a phantom trying to prove I'm not dead. Maybe tomorrow night I'll feel human again. Maybe the daylight will return me to the living, but I doubt it. I think I'm permanent fixture in this 2 a.m. convenience store now. Ooh.
real. The phantom who haunts the aisles looking for meaning. The specter who buys coffee at 2 a.m. Who's come to accept that this is where I belong. Fluorescent ghost, 2 a.m. spirit can't touch, can't just haunt this drift. Ooh, fluorescent ghost, 2 a.m. spirit can't touch, can't just haunt this drift. Ooh, closed in the convenience store at 2 a.m. I'm finally honest about being dead inside. Fluorescent lights don't judge, they just expose the ghost I've become in this 24-hour limbo. Starting hours is 9, you either do it all for polite life for the muse. Wasn't who set up daylight, this babe just haunted 2 a.m. Fluorescent. In the convenience store. Closed in the convenience store.
I was thinking about Netflix and how easy it is to cancel. How you can just unsubscribe when you're done watching. No guilt, no complications, just click and it's gone. And I thought, why can't relationships work like that? Love should have a cancel button for when it gets too hard. A pause feature when things get overwhelming. An auto renewal option you can turn off anytime. A simple exit strategy that doesn't require justification. Instead we're locked into these lifetime contracts, expected to push through when it gets difficult, to work on things that maybe aren't worth working on, to stay subscribed even when the content's gotten terrible. I got friends trapped in relationships they hate staying because leaving feels like failure. Because love isn't supposed to be a transaction, but honestly maybe it should be. The subscription model is genius for everything else. Why not love? Why not make it optional, revocable, painless? If Netflix can let you quit without judgment, why can't humans do the same for each other? I sign up for love on a monthly basis. Try out, see if it works. Cancel if the algorithm gets toxic. Switch to a different service if this one stops serving me. The problem with love is it feels permanent. Like once you commit, you're bound forever. But nothing's forever, especially not relationships. So why do we pretend they're supposed to be? I wasted years staying subscribed to things that didn't work, kept paying the price because quitting felt wrong, when I could have just unsubscribed and moved on. Found something better without the guilt. Love's not Netflix, can't cancel, stuck forever in the protocol. Yeah. Maybe if relationships had expiration dates, we'd appreciate them more while they lasted. Now I take them for granted, not assume they'll always be there, not stay past the point where it stops being good. I know someone who'll still be with their person if they knew they could always unsubscribe. The pressure of permanence is what kills it, the expectation that this has to work forever. So here's my pitch to the universe. Make love a subscription service like everything else. Let people cancel without judgment. Let people move on without shame. We already do it with everything. Music, movies, apps. We've accepted that nothing's forever. So why do we still expect love to be different? Why do we treat it like the only thing that should last? So am I accepting? So I'm out here wishing for love subscriptions, for the freedom to unsubscribe when it stops working, for the ability to move on without feeling like I failed, for relationships that work more like Netflix and less like marriage, because maybe then people would actually stay, not because they feel trapped, but because they choose to, not because they can't leave, but because they don't want to. Love that's renewable, not forced. Love needs cancel, guilt-free exit, optional forever, new paradigm. Love needs cancel, guilt-free exit, optional forever, new paradigm. Love should be a subscription, anytime, no questions asked, no guilt required. Monthly commitment instead of lifetime, freedom instead of obligation. Love that doesn't trap. I'm still waiting for the subscription model of love. Still hoping someone invents painless breakups. Still dreaming of relationships you can quit without feeling like you failed at being human. I said something to someone yesterday without thinking. A small comment, a joke, something I forgot immediately. But they remembered it, carried it with them, and I never knew the damage I'd done. We're all walking around hurting people accidentally, leaving small wounds we don't even see. A careless word here, a thoughtless action there, building up in someone else's heart like poison. I found out years later something I said, something I thought was insignificant, had mattered, had changed how someone saw themselves. And I'd been completely oblivious all that time. How many other people am I hurting right now? Without even knowing their names, without even realizing what I've done, living my life while I'm destroying someone else's. The worst part is that I'm probably doing it right now, to someone reading this, someone I know, saying things that sting, that bruise, that scar, and going about my day completely unaware. We're all just careless with each other's hearts, throwing words around like they don't matter, not realizing that everything we say lands somewhere. The casual cruelty adds up to real damage. I think about the person I hurt without meaning to, wonder if they've forgiven me, if they've moved on, wonder if I've become the villain in their story, the person who said that one thing that changed everything. And I know I'm not alone in this, we're all carrying accidental murders of other people's confidence, all walking around with blood on our hands we didn't realize was there, all destroying people we'll never meet. Hurt them unknowing, damage unseen, words we forget, scars they keep. Maybe that's what makes it worse, that we don't know, that we can't see the impact, that someone's suffering silently because of us. And we're out here thinking we're harmless. I've started paying more attention to what I say, wondering who I'm hurting with my carelessness. But I'll still mess up, still say things I shouldn't, still leave marks I don't realize I'm making. So maybe we should assume we're hurting people. Assume that our words have weight even when we don't feel it. Assume that our actions ripple out in ways we can't see. And try to be gentler just in case. Because somewhere right now, someone's nursing a wound from something I said last week, last year, last decade. And I'll never know about it, never get to apologize, never get to fix what I broke. So here's to all the people I've hurt unknowingly, to the damage I've done without realizing, to the scars I've left on people who'll never tell me, to the ways I'm still hurting people right now. I'm sorry for the things I said that mattered more than I knew. Sorry for the carelessness that felt like nothing to me. Sorry for being human and flawed and thoughtless. Sorry for all the invisible wounds I've given. Hurt without knowing, scar without seeing, words we forget, pain they're keeping. We hurt people without knowing, leaving marks we never see, destroying people accidentally, living on completely unaware. Another person hurt by something I said, another wound I'll never know about, another scar in someone else's story that I wrote without even realizing. Oh, 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 oh. Hey. Da 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 do 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 do. By the time the sun goes down, I'm barely functioning, running on fumes on last minute power. 1% left and the screen keeps flickering, threatening to shut down without warning. I'm still technically alive but barely. Everything takes twice as long when you're this low. Every action feels heavy, every thought sluggish, just waiting for the final shutdown. I know it's coming. The day drains me like I'm a nap, running constantly. Use the resources faster than I can replenish. Yeah. By afternoon I'm in low power mode. By evening I'm basically just a ghost of myself. Yeah. People don't understand why I can't keep going, why I can't go out, can't be social, can't function. They don't realize I'm literally running out of power, that I'm one more thing away from complete collapse. Oh, yeah. A full charge in the morning feels like infinity, but it disappears so fast, burned through by noon. And by the time I leave work, the warning lights are flashing, red notification telling me I'm almost gone. Yeah, I could plug myself in, recharge, try again, but the charge is broken and I've accepted that. So I just keep going on this 1%, operating in survival mode until the battery dies. Sometimes I wonder if I'm still getting notification. Yeah, if there are messages coming through that I can't see, if the world's trying to reach me but I don't have the power, if I'm already dead and just don't know it yet. Yeah, this 1% is just muscle memory, just a ghost of charge that keeps me limping along. Tomorrow I'll get a full charge and feel alive again, but tonight I'm just a phone about to power down. Yeah, 1% left, screen keeps dimming, shutdown warning, can't keep going. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Everyone's like this at the end of the day, running on empty, barely holding on, pretending we've got more juice than we actually do. All of us phones with dying batteries. I've stopped apologizing for needing a rest stop, feeling guilty for shutting down. This 1% is all I have and it's all I can give. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll be better, but tonight I'm depleted, so I'm just gonna sit here with this 1%. Let the battery drain, let the screen go dark. Stop fighting the shutdown, it's coming anyway. Except that I need a recharge before I can function. There's a peace in accepting you're dying, and knowing that rest isn't failure, it's survival. And understanding that 1% is honest, that is better than pretending to have more. So here I am, a form of 1%, flickering on the edge of complete shutdown, running on the last bit of power I've got, waiting for tomorrow when I can charge again. Tonight I'm basically useless, barely alive, but that's okay, because I gave everything today, and now I need a rest before I completely die. Ooh, once the screen goes black and percent left, shutdown coming, dead by morning, recharge needed. I'm a phone with 1% battery left, barely functioning, barely alive, barely here. Every action takes everything, every word, cause power I'm running on empty. The battery's dying, I'm letting it. No more fighting to stay charged, but tomorrow I'll plug in and come back alive. But tonight I'm just a dead phone blinking goodbye. Yeah. I looked in the mirror this morning and didn't recognize myself. The person staring back was a stranger. Someone worn down, someone broken, someone I don't know. So I turned off the light and walked away. And I don't know when it happened, when I became this, when the person in the mirror stopped being me, when looking at myself became too painful, when my own reflection became something I have to avoid. Now I get ready in the dark, brush my teeth without looking, avoid my own eyes, because they scare me. The emptiness in there, the absence of whoever I used to be, the hollow shell that's pretending to be human. I used to know myself, used to recognize the person in the mirror, but somewhere along the way, that person disappeared, and I don't know how to get them back. So I just keep the lights off and pretend I don't exist. The worst part is that I can still see them sometimes, in the peripheral, in the dark, a flicker of the stranger. And I wonder if they see me too, if they're as horrified, if they're as confused about how we got here. I've started avoiding mirrors completely, angled them away, covered them up, because facing myself has become too much, because I can't stand looking at the person I've become. Ooh.
wonder who that person in the mirror is. If they remember being me, if they miss themselves, if they know how to get back, or if they're as lost as the person I am right now looking out. We used to be the same, I think, the mirror and me, but somewhere we diverged, became strangers, and now I can't look at them without feeling sick, without feeling like I'm staring at a ghost. Can't see myself, light turned off, mirrors empty, I'm lost. Maybe I've been gone for a long time, and the person in the mirror is just now noticing. Maybe I died years ago and never realized. Maybe this is what it looks like when you become a ghost. I've learned to function in the dark, to exist without seeing who I am, to move through the world without confirming my existence, to pretend that I'm not disappearing. So I'm keeping the light off permanently, accepting that I can't face who I've become, accepting that the person in the mirror is a stranger, accepting that maybe that's okay now. There's a peace in not knowing who you are, in avoiding the truth that lives in reflections, and choosing darkness over the horror of recognition, and refusing to see what you've become. So the light stays off, and the mirror stays dark, and the stranger inside stays where they belong. Invisible, unknowable, separate from me, and maybe that's the only way I can survive. I don't know who I am anymore, and I made peace with that. I don't recognize myself, and I've learned to live with it. I've turned off every light to avoid the truth, and in the darkness I finally found rest. Ooh, light went dark, mirrors gone, can't see myself. I'm finally alive. Light went dark, mirrors gone, can't see myself. I'm finally alive. Light went dark, mirrors gone, can't see myself. I turned off the light, couldn't recognize my mirror. The stranger inside was too much to face. So I live in darkness now, avoiding reflections, unable to see what I've become. The light's off forever, and I'm okay with that. The mirror's empty, and that's how it stays. The person I was is someone I'll never meet, and the person I am is someone I can't see. Someone I can't see.